What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. A disgusting one. Dazn decides that it was a good idea to celebrate a black eye on the sport of boxing. Dazn decided that it was a good idea to promote cheating in the sport of boxing. Dazn thought it was a good idea to promote unfairness in the sport of boxing. A network, a platform. This is why I tell you guys all the time, the sport of boxing is beyond diabolical. So Dazn decided to highlight a fight that got overturned between Devin, Haney, and Ryan Garcia that took place 4/20, April 20th of 2024, where Devin Haney got dropped 3 times and initially lost a split decision victory to Ryan Garcia, only to find out that Ryan Garcia tested positive for a banned substance. The fight got overturned. Ryan Garcia got suspended for a year and had to pay $1 million fine. And Dazn thought it was a good idea to put up a post of Ryan Garcia standing over Devin Haney and celebrate on this day 2 years ago this happened. Absolutely disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting on so many levels. And you think if the roles were reversed and this black man, who is a model citizen, a father now, plays by the rules, respects the sport, was standing over Ryan Garcia and tested positive, you think Dazn will be posting this? This is because they know our community stands for nothing, so we'll fall for anything. Because people in our community celebrate the downfall of each other. You think if a Mexican fighter was cheated by a black fighter, they would have posted this? No, they would have posted the opposite. The opposite is they would have posted how on this day 2 years ago, this black athlete, Devin Haney, cheated Ryan Garcia. That's what they would have said. They would have highlighted the negative. But because in our community, Devin Haney, who's a first ballot Hall of Famer, 3-division champion, former undisputed lightweight, former WBC junior welterweight, reigning WBO welterweight world champion, top 5 pound for pound best fighters in the world, superstar boxer, 33 wins, no losses, no draw. Highlight, no losses, no draw. 15 wins by way of knockout. Does everything by the book, respects the sport, disciplined, but because people in his own community have disdain for him due to the fact that he has a father in his life, and in the black community, absentee fathers is highlighted as if it don't happen in everybody else's community, but it's highlighted to the utmost in our community. And so because his own peers are jealous of him because his father is involved in his life and has helped guide him to get to where he is successfully, right? His own peers, his own people, his own supposed to be kinfolks don't like him. So because of that, that opens the door for everybody else to come outside and say and do whatever they want. It's like anybody else in sport of boxing that's a black athlete. For different reasons. They didn't like Floyd Mayweather because he couldn't be beat and he was making all the money in the world. They didn't like that. Right? They only like fighters that are negative. Right? Unless you positive and do something that they deem negative, then they'll highlight that. I remember that 24/7 Floyd Mayweather did. I don't remember if it was the Canelo fight or Mosley fight, whichever fight it was, and him and his father had the argument. Man, they kept running that clip with him and his father going back and forth. Right? They found something negative on him. Oh, Floyd Mayweather, he had a DV case with his children's mother. They highlighted that. Right? But the ones that's negative all the way around, like Mike Tyson, oh, they love Mike Tyson. They love Gervonta Tank Davis. Right? Because they keep the narrative going. Right? They keep the agenda going in the black community. Their characters keep the agenda going, right? To destroy the community. Represent destruction. Represent drill music and D-Rugs use and absentee parents, right? That's what they represent. They don't represent the model black citizen, the educated black citizen. Those are the ones they don't want you to see. Those are the ones they don't want you to support. Right? See, when Floyd Mayweather started talking about I'm fly, flashy, flamboyant, right? I throwing the money around and all these things. Oh, that made him a superstar. Why do you think he was a bigger superstar than Shane Mosley? Shane Mosley didn't carry himself that way. Y'all don't understand? Still don't get it? You still don't get it? The fact, so you gonna tell me Dazn don't know this fight got overturned? You gonna tell me that they don't know that this dude tested positive for a banned substance and couldn't prove his innocence? They don't know that he got suspended for a year? They don't know he had to pay $1 million fine? Of course they do. It was on their platform, wasn't it? Yet they'll dismiss, and they trying to capitalize on Devin Haney being the villain. Devin Haney has become the villain in this story for getting cheated. Make that make sense? He has legit become the villain for being cheated. And the people that have the most cheerleaders come from his own community and look like him. The biggest villain cheerleaders for him look like him, come from his own community. This is why Dazn feel comfortable to post stuff like this. They would never, if the roles were reversed, they would never. If Terrence Crawford beat Canelo Alvarez, tested positive for a banned substance, the fight got overturned, you think that Dazn, Terrence Crawford gets suspended, pay $1 million fine, the fight get overturned, you think Dazn would have posted a picture 2 years later, not even necessary, 2 years later, they would post a picture of Terrence Crawford standing over Canelo and say, on this day, 2 years ago, this happened? in a celebration, you think they would do that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because they know the Mexican fan base is going to have a problem with them. See, they could post this about the black fighter because they know the black fighter fans ain't going to have a problem with it. They know that. They know the black fight fans ain't gonna have a problem. They gonna cheer. They gonna celebrate it too. They gonna join in their reindeer games. This sport is disgusting, man. It truly is. I'm mad my family even got me to love the sport of boxing and got me in the sport of boxing. I truly wish I could turn it off, the love for it. I truly wish. I'm going to work on it, though. Because this sport is nasty work, man. It's actually they package it as if it's a positive thing for our community. No, it ain't. All the black athletes in the sport of boxing are vilified some way, some form, some shape, somehow. All of them. All of them. From Muhammad Ali to Sonny Liston to Jack Johnson to Sugar Ray Leonard, all of them. Their negative traits is always the highlight. They talk about Sugar Ray Leonard. They talk about his D-Rugs use, his women abusing, and that's what they talk about. They talk about Muhammad Ali. The first thing they talk about, he didn't want to follow the rules and go over and fight for his country. It's nasty work, man. We got to start seeing the forest through the trees, man. But anyway, man, and that's all I got for y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.